Hey, Hattiesburg, thanks for joining us for this COVID-19 and City News Briefing for Friday, February 4th. We will start with today's numbers. These are Forest General and Mary Health Wesley. Today we have 121 people who are COVID positive in the hospital. And of those 121, 25 are in the ICU. And of those 25, 11 are on ventilators currently. We are starting to see a decline in those in the hospital. Certainly slow, corresponding about a week behind where our 7-day averages come down, but still a welcome sight. Just some information about the people who were in the hospital. Of the 121 in hospitals, 34 were fully vaccinated. And again, the definition of fully vaccinated is 2 shots. And so for many of these folks who received their vaccine, but it's been maybe a year or more since they had that second dose, this is what's leading to that. After 6 months, your immunity starts to kind of go down. And so what we do know is of the 121 in hospitals, only 4 of those were fully vaccinated and boosted. And so whereas none of the people in the ICU or on ventilators were boosted. So of the 25 in the ICU, 6 are fully vaccinated, meaning they've received 2 shots. And of the 11 on ventilators, 4 were fully vaccinated, which means, again, 2 shots, not boosted. So compared to a week ago, again, we have seen a decline. We've gone from 147 to 121, and then the ICU has dropped from 25 to 20. So new cases today, Forest County saw 220, Lamar County saw 171. We had been having some better days than this, and our 7-day average has gone down, which we'll talk about in a second. Of course, that can easily go back up if we start having 200 plus days again on a regular basis. But Forest County a week ago was at 175 7-day average, which meaning the number of new positive cases per day averaged over a 7-day period. So dropped from 175 to 148. Lamar County's dropped from 137 to 106. Certainly welcome signs. However, we need to be vigilant about doing the things it takes to keep those numbers heading in that direction. The inside 14-day number, this is the first time we've been under 4,000 in quite a while. Forest County 2269, Lamar County 1703 for a total of 3972. Just some vaccination updates for you. Forest County still stands at 42% fully vaccinated. We've had 84 people go in to get their first dose since Wednesday. And Lamar County, much better at 59% fully vaccinated. They've had 49 people go in since Wednesday to get their first dose. Just a reminder, if it's been 6 months since your second Pfizer or Moderna shot, it's time to get a booster. And if it's been 2 months since your J&J shot, it's time to get a booster. If you have not already, you can order some free at-home tests. The government will send you up to 4 per household. If you go to covidtests.gov, you can order those there. I will tell you that our family ordered ours the first day this was made public, and we received them today. So it's about a 10-day turnaround, but certainly a useful tool as we try to identify people early who might be sick and keep them from spreading it to other people. Several pieces of city news for you today. Today we unveiled a lot of public art at Duncan Lake. Of course, Duncan Lake is our 17-acre lake just outside of downtown Hattiesburg on James Street. We received an $11,000 grant back last summer for there to be some public art and some other improvements to the area. And we had over 150 volunteers spread out over 5 Saturdays with over 500 volunteer man hours who did not only cleaning up, installing ADA picnics, but also just some public art as you see here. And then, of course, Gabby Smith was our muralist for this new mural that came out. And so $11,000, but more than that, we had a lot of volunteers who used their passion, their creativity to really bring this park to life. And so I encourage you, if you haven't gone to Duncan Lake in a while, go to James Street, 17-acre lake right there for you to walk around, to fish in, and just to enjoy. Also, tomorrow is the annual Keg and Barrel Cook-Off. I think this is either year 11 or year 12 or 13, but certainly something we were glad to see come back after the pandemic, and that starts at 11 a.m. at the Keg and Barrel there in the avenues on Hardy Street. And finally, a couple acts of courage for you today. First of all, I want you to put something on your calendar. Wednesday, February 16th, Main Street United Methodist Church will be sponsoring a blood drive. And this is one, there's a big blood shortage right now. There's one of their members has a family member that they're collecting blood donations for, but also just trying to restock the blood supply in our area. You can go to donors.vitalent.org and use the blood drive code MSUMC, but it's going to be Wednesday, February 16th, from 3:30 to 6:30, so please put that on your calendar. And also, our city employees don't get enough credit on a regular basis. We have 600 people who make this city go. And this morning we had a really bad water break in downtown, and in some really cold weather. We had about a dozen water and sewer employees who were on top of it the entire time. And public service is certainly a calling. Public service is certainly, you don't get into it for the money. But these folks serve our community. And if you see a city employee, particularly one of our water and sewer employees, just tell them thank you, because they really do a great job. And we just want to recognize them for the work they put in, not only today to fix a really tough issue, but also every day. So go into the weekend, remember to wash your hands, take care of yourself, wear a mask when you're around others. Please get your vaccine or your booster. Most of all, be kind. Have a great weekend.